Because you're capable of handling the truth. Dad can hold a grudge better than most schoolgirls. Really tough job, baby. That's one last thing. You'll have to see her. She was my reason for living. She says you should have told her that when she was alive. She's a feisty one. Talk to her. She's here. Come on. Baby, I am so sorry. I'm sorry because most of the time that I was with you, especially when I was just so overwhelmed. It wasn't easy being a single parent, and you were such a handful. So I guess I forgot to say the things that I would say, but that I honestly always felt in my heart. I'm so proud of you, Addie. I admire you so for what you were able to overcome. You're beautiful. Addie, I think you are the most beautiful girl I ever met.
What is she to her? Her daughter? Or no?
And that she knows.
No.
And that we're on the other side. She's a pretty girl at last. She also wants you to know that she's grateful for not getting her to the lawn at the old house. She doesn't want to be with Tate. She's afraid of him now that she knows the truth. Please, let me just talk to me. Please, just let me talk to me. Daddy, no, please. You'll go peacefully. He's just a child. What'd you do it?
He doesn't say why. Why at that time. Hmm?
Blackbirds too.
Why do you like them?
Because they can fly away when things get too crazy, I guess. Are you gonna tell your parents? About pills?
No. I've been sleeping a lot. I think I'm depressed.
You?
I'm sad.
Me too. Something's changed toward me. You're distant, cold. I don't know what I've done.
carefully. I love you. Yeah, I said it. And that there's a chalkboard. I would never let anybody or anything hurt you. I've never felt that way about anyone.
Oh. Maybe the camera. No, you're still on. You thought we went to another season? This is probably halfway through. 6, 7?
Really?
How many did I say there were? Like 13? What? I barely. No.
I've never done that before. Only when it ends.
You confused me. Confused me.
What did they say?
They're going to charge me with criminal. They take him away.
Was, yeah.
Institution. My boy. Poor God. You know how he suffers so when he's not with me. If you really felt
I would do anything for you.
die, like we discussed.
That's weird how they make her go back, make her look all young, huh? Is it that?
Oh.
Oh, it's that little monster.
No. You want to play?
Kid.
Time to sleep. Perchance to dream. And now sleep. Close your eyes.
Hey.
God help me.
You know.
I searched on Netflix and I looked at the season 2.
But how do you know it's 7? It doesn't say the time. Huh?
And then this one is called Open House. Tate tells Violet that she claims Hell goes to leave her alone and she takes solace in this. Meanwhile,
Solace.
Vivian learns she
Vivian. Which one's that?
Well, this
learns. She already knows she's pregnant.
No, it says Vivian
Are you having
learns.
another
Yeah, I
tough
don't know
day?
why.
No, we're fine. Just eager to get the results.
No, open house is
She's
the
very
first episode.
anxious. You know, okay with the baby.
First
See anything
episode is
unusual?
called Pilot.
Yeah.
Or
Home
anything?
invasion.
What?
Not at all.
Murder house.
And somehow that's
Oh, look,
not
she's
ridiculous.
learned
Here,
something.
got a little devil on them. I don't want you to get over. You're having twins.
Oh, twins.
What?
One's
And they're
evil,
both
one's good.
Perfectly healthy. Congratulations. The house is a classic. These are real Tiffany fixtures. It was restored by a couple of the previous homeowners. Homeowners.
Detail, don't they?
We're, let me... Please help yourself to nibbles.
You on the brochure. You come with the house?
She does, actually. This is Moira. She's worked with owners of the house. Again, Harmon. Mr. Eskandarian was in the neighborhood to look at that gaudy Mediterranean 2 blocks up.
It's about 2/3 the size of this place, and they want almost twice as much. Of course, Mediterranean has a swimming pool.
There's room for a pool here.
Take care of that.
A swimming pool would be just the thing. How deep would you make it?
Very deep.
I like it deep. You'd have to dig up the entire yard. Mr. Eskandarian, would you like to see the rest of the house?
What's wrong with this place? Land alone is worth as much as you're asking.
Mrs. Harmon is a I'd also like to be candid with you that this house has a history and troubling. The people who lived here before died here violently, and apparently they weren't the only ones. So I just want to be very straightforward if you are in fact interested.
I am interested. If it looks like you're going to hear from me, let me know. I'll be in touch.
See, if it died soon, you might have your pool by Sunday. Are you trying to crush my commission? I'm trying to be honest. Unlike you. Why don't we just include a ticket for the murder tour along with a goddamn flyer? That's a really good idea. Really good for us to know exactly what happened in this house.
Is this where the open house is?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Lovely.
Don't read the rest. You're gonna spoil
No,
it.
I did.
Which way is 4 o'clock now?
It's by appointment only.
And to sell it.
Because of my affliction, isn't it? Yes, and I thought I was going to be shunned if I would have run back into that burning school. Now this crudité is making my mouth dry. I'm going to have a little glass of this Chardonnay, and then you show me the house.
What are you doing? A woman in my line can't be too careful. There are a lot of money to ravage me on this countertop. Get out. Put the gun down, Marcy. I don't like guns. Put the gun down.
Yes, Marcy, I hope you're permitted for that. As I'm mentioning it in my lawsuit, what you're doing is in direct violation of the Americans with Disabilities.
And this is the library.
Oh, that's that fireplace. I'm very interested in that fireplace. I see.
Yep. Turn it off for you. Oh.
Wonderful. Yes, very interested in this house. Although I'm not sure about the wallpaper.
I find that rice paper very cheap.
You know what would look great in here? A mural.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a naughty form of Florida. She's dreaming of that guy. guy in the mask.
Stop it! You see that? Gross. You're right. It is. You're mutilating yourself.
You do it.
Not anymore. Promise me never cut yourself again.
Promise. They planned some family dinner for tonight. Like, it's gonna make me feel better.
Do you believe in ghosts?
That's me.
I don't know. Can't help. There's gotta be someplace better. Somewhere. Like at least.
Not you.
Ever since you got here, this is the better place. I'm not eating anything.
I'm not hungry.
Your mother and I know that you're upset. Maybe there's some things you want to talk about.
Like I'm gonna live with after you get divorced? Is there a third option? Because both of you kind of make me want to kill myself. Is that what you guys are afraid of? What else would you want to try to actually deal with the problem?
You never leave your room. You barely eat. These are textbook signs of depression. We're very concerned by.
Look, all the way out here to save our family, then you decide to break up. You buy a house that I actually like, then you're telling me you're selling it without even asking me my way. I'm depressed. I'm not gonna off myself. Budget policy of benign neglect.
I'm trying to sell this place.
I don't know. I mean, was that so much worse than usual? Given the circumstances. We need to stay on, but we are. So that's even impossible.
We have two prospective buyers, I think.
And the other?
The other guy has this really bad face. I feel terrible for him. And I'm going on the murder house tour with Marcy so that I can get what happened in this house and give full disclosure before anyone commits.
Well, you're only here.
I know, but I'm not knowingly putting someone through what we've been through.
But you've got him on the hook. I mean, you tell him about all the insanity in this place, you're gonna blow the sale.
It's the right thing to do.
To get out from under this mess so we can pick up the pieces, so our daughter
It
can.
must be so great to be able to do that, to just flick a switch and be able to justify your own best
Do
when.
not screw up. Moira, is it?
How did I know you'd be back?
I've been able to out of my mind.